and you had a match where they missed 3 balls total between both players, a 20-game match, and it happened again.
Well, played really, really solid last night. And Jasmine will have her hands full over on table 1. That's available over on table 1, guys, on Pro Billiard TV. Nothing to do with it. I mean, I'm not suggesting that she doesn't always try her best. Of course she does.
We'll be keeping an eye on that in the semifinals. She's going to back off. Didn't get quite good enough on it.
She really does need to just rein it in slightly. I know she's very attacking, but she can't afford to.
So her pocketing sense and unlucky there.
Yeah, she was
undercut it.
I'll tell you what, that looked way worse on the other angle.
Decently. I'll play the 5 down to the bottom right. And she plays quick too, Mark.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I do love a bit of safety and tactics and all that. I do love the odd safety battle here and there. I think Cheska actually said that she doesn't really want to play with anyone else apart from Jason.
Interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, if there's anyone on the male tour that can match her speed, Shot would be one of them. And
then the final will be tomorrow at midday. And then we've got the men's and the women's final at the same time tomorrow at 6 p.m. Just a little bit awkward, I think. Well, she's playing the push out, Eric, so maybe she doesn't have it. Bending this, swerving it, masse, or just rail first. She can get to. Doesn't have to swerve it. Thought she did, Eric, but that was a nice little kiss, wasn't it, off the 10 ball? Wow, what a jump, what a shot! What a shot there. Even got a reaction from Zhang Muyan. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I'll tell you what, Seo Seoa's got a cheeky little smile on her face as well. I think she enjoyed that one, Eric, almost as much as I did. Oh, she thought it was in. She was walking. Watch out, cue ball.
Yeah. Pia played a great quarterfinal, but
currently ranked number 9 in the world, sir, in the States, but she plays most of the Pro Billiard Series ones, and she's won in these events, Eric.
Not uncommon to see Pool on regular cable TV. So they take care of her well. Back down the left side again for the 3. Does have the bottom right. She's off on the speed here. Gonna hold up.
So she's got to slice it away.
Couple fouls now from Seoa.
And kind of there if the players need them. On that occasion, yeah, I agree. You shouldn't be touching the ball until it stops, and she's overrun the position here. If anything, she's just...
Patches where everything's working good, but she's just kind of more of a gunslinger type player, like similar to Centeno. Lots of balls to hide behind here, and she's got it.
2 rails. Would have loved to clip off the underside of this 4 as we look. Just like that.
Just worry about the cue ball playing into the 6 and not going anywhere. But it's coming back off of it, and that's a good shot, Mark.
If there was a bird in there, it might eat it. Get rid of it once and for all.
A lot of Filipinos
I'm
like
sure.
that play. Whoa.
Oh. It's still very picturesque in the summer as well. I mean, there's lots to do. Hiking and mountain climbing, swimming in the lakes.
Rack a little more, and it's happened here. She was thin enough to get into the 10.
Oh, good shot.
Good contact. Needs the 7 to come in between them.
Needs to power this in.
Here she comes with the offense. Get it.
And as you suggested, lots of left spin being applied here, look.
They were playing like this early in the week.
And she does indeed arrive at the hill at 6:30 p.m. and at the same time, Dennis Grabet and Xiaofang Fu will be up against David Al-Qaidi, who's having a great run with his partner Wang Ling Wang.
One of Seoa's strengths is save.
She's going 2 rails, Eric.
Yeah, kind of looked like she had enough of it. Great hit, but where's the side? It's right there. One rail. Or just draw out of it. Good shot. She's going to have to cross the angle a bit here. She'd want to play it in the second rail. It's a habit from Hayball. That's what it is. Yeah, I've never commentated on a match of his. Good break here from Zhang, but she's not going to be on the 3.
I don't even think he's 20, Eric. But you may well be right. You probably are.
Yeah, Filler was doing well at a young age. Gorst was as well. But it's good to see some new faces. Foot spot. Right where she wants to be to have an angle on the 5 going up table. 6 is available in both the top corner pockets.
So good to watch. Everything about her game, just so solid in every department. She really is. All that stuff that goes into making a complete pro, all the sacrifices.
Subscribe for more pool content. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. This is Kiwi Spot, the ultimate pool hub.
Welcome back, Eric.
I'll be with you again. Had to come all the way from the side. And not going to get there.
Towards the 9 off the sides. Called it very thick. Immaculate cue ball. Once again, Eric. Everyone is right on point, isn't it? Making what could be said about this young lady as well. That Eric, after this rack, presumably. So I was just going to run this out.
I'll tell you something. I was watching Han Yu and Christina play, and Soa and Pia play twice this week. Maybe a top 4 females in the world and top 4 male in the world invitational tournament.
Let's make it happen. We called it the Eric Hallison Open. There you go. You can have some credit for that one, Eric. What a shot that is.
I think they're going to come out behind, but I'd really like to see it.
Just came into her head, and she just feels that she doesn't have the capacity thinking of so many different things at the same time. That's why they're so good at multitasking, right?
And it's good to see. Hang in there. What was he saying? Super something? I can't remember what he was saying. It's funny though.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Got the double kiss.
She's going to draw it behind the 7. That's okay. Good shot. It's a good point.
Wow, that was so far away.
Does get good on it.
She can't go a rack without getting at least one of them.
Right.
It's certainly working this set though. She does indeed take a 2-1 lead.
About 25 of them. She really liked them at one point. Go for the 5. It's going to get behind it.
When you're using inside. Yeah, I like the aggressive shot here. Mind the cue ball.
As straight as possible, moving up the right long rail.
There it is. There's the Zhang bang.
I'd like to see the exact angle. She's not afraid to slap it in if there is a little angle. Wasn't any though. What, Mark? Wow.
Well,
Let's see if she makes this. But I'll tell you right now, she's the only player in the field that would have took on that shot directly in the pocket. Nine balls down. Almost did get behind the 7. Look out for the corner. It's in.
Three, can she? Can she reach it? Or maybe could just sneak round the back of it to play the 3 into the same pocket. Great opportunity to take it to a third and deciding set. Jasmine has finally got over the line in their first set against Wei Chu-chen. The Austrian 1 set up. This looks very much like it's going to be 1 set all. Remember, if we do go to a deciding set and it gets to 3-3, we will have a shootout. What I said at the end of the first set, Eric, I think she changed her game in that set. Assured of herself. Glove already coming off from Seo Seoa. Eric Hallefson and myself, Mark White, on the mics, calling the action. And if set 2 is anything to go by,
Good. She was trying that ball.
oh, again, a little bit wide.
I don't mind drawing back to middle table.
Sometimes you get the feeling Zhang's cue ball. Oh, look. Oh, that was...
Reminder, if we go to 3 each in the third set, we'll be going to a shootout, so both players will be pushing to get to that 3 mark. And so off first here. Yeah, I mean, we'll be excited to see his matches later on today.
6:30 for the doubles. And then, of course, tomorrow, the mixed doubles final at 12 noon local time. Doing the men's final tomorrow.
We need some here. This, try to cross it back over. And she just safe.
Backed off, making Seoa work.
Using a pink chalk and pink glove. Suitable for the flair she brings. Shot here. Actually threw the opposite way. I thought it was leading more into the short rail. Just overhit it. Gonna leave it out. There it is. It's down. Position was going to be tough, but moving forward here for Zhang.
Thin off the left, maybe. Cue ball over by the 7.
pots her way out of a lot of trouble. And she's back in line now.
I think maybe she's got it written in her contract or something.
There's the one. Well, we can never write off these thin ones from her, Mark. Undercut this one. Another aggressive play. If Seo is able to get through these, she'll be on the hill of guaranteeing herself a shootout. This is the furthest she's been in a Pro Billiards series and not really showing any nerve here. Not playing perfectly, but just kind of sticking to her game. And
I think Zhang thoroughly enjoys being out there. She's loving every minute of it, and it kind of superimposes onto us as well. It's infectious, the way she plays.
of changing up her breaking style here. She's gone with this soft, thin cut, and the break and run chance hitting them like that is very low.
She has been the one to beat. I've heard you mention it a couple of times, actually.
Shot here.
Oh, look at this reward.
Chance for the first break and run of the match. She's messed up the 6-7 now. I think Zhang's style is rubbing off on Seoa. Another thin cut fire.
Still unless you bank it. Yeah, big sip of water there. And the best she can hope for now is a shootout. And she's still got to win 2 racks to do that. 2 chances for Seoa to win the match still. Now, can she finish off with a break and run? It would be ironic, wouldn't it? Not 1-1 match. What about if she could finish off with 2 break and runs? That would be something, wouldn't it?
Well, considering that she made the very corner ball in the rack directly in the corner last rack, I'd be surprised if she doesn't go with the same break now. Yep, she's got it again. Have we found a new set break here, Mark?
Not an easy push either. What about leaving straight in on the 1 ball, Eric?
I don't mind it. It's dangerous for a player like Zhang. She's just going to fire at it, and if she does make it...
Oh, she went full-bloodedly for it. Straight at it.
Got into it nice and square. So we're getting aggressive again. Good shot. Yeah, we actually had 4 tables going for the first time yesterday. All quarterfinals were available live.
6:30 tonight. You can see both those semi-finals on tables 1 and 2. On a table, it's nothing new to them anymore. They've been playing for so long and so much practice. It's all about excellent. The only time you feel she's going to miss is maybe if she does put a little bit of a quick stroke in, but she doesn't do that very often, Eric. Playing some phenomenal pool. A young Jimmy White, Alex Higgins kind of player.
Another
10 ball
attacking
close.
break. Nothing down. Soa's going to have to cross bank the 1 here. The 3's making the pocket bigger on the cross bank. And I mentioned this a couple times, but it seems like Soa's kind of opened up, almost in response to what Zhang's doing. Now, you wouldn't really ever let the other player affect your game too much, but just could be. Seems like a little more than a coincidence on a couple shots.
Yeah, it's infectious. Oh, he had to go, surely.
There's going to be room to get short side on the 6, but it's a real tight area. So she'll have thoughts of trying to separate them. And this is a huge game, obviously. If Zhang's able to take it down, we'll be going to a shootout. If Soa's able to get through it, she'll be into the final. Risk of the 3 ball rolling off to the short rail here. Can't really get the cue ball all the way down. So really doesn't want to hit the left side of the 10 on this one. They're going to meet up. That was the danger of hitting it with more speed.
Yeah, no obvious safety either. This is a little bit tricky, this. Just going to have to try and get some distance somehow. Lots of right-hand spin. Got to judge it right. You've got to judge it correctly. She hasn't. She's left a chance.
Yeah, Zhang will be going here. Gonna have to
Jasmine
play the
Ocean.
left of the 5.
Oh, she didn't go for it, Eric. Good safety.
Yeah, position was too tough on that one. She's got her good here.
Just going to say, Jasmine Ocean is on the hill, the double hill. She's 3-1 up against Wei Chi-Chen in the other semi-final. Guys, that's available as well on Pro Billiard TV over on Table 1. If you want to check that out as well. Get another device on the go. You don't want to miss the end of this one. This could be going to a shootout. Oh, what a kick from the Korean. The Korean kicker. Oh,
break to boot. Look at this. Wow.
That could just win the match for her. And wouldn't it be ironic? Muyan had a chance at cutting that 3 in. Okay, it wasn't easy, but it was well within her capabilities. She refused it for the safety. So kicks out of the safety. Well, I couldn't do anything with that. Not sure what she did there, Eric, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought she had angle going to the right, but I guess not. You would think she would try to cheat the pocket a little bit and get a little closer to the 5. So, still one more good shot here for Seoa. It's not there. She almost acted like she caught a kick on that one. Might have known she missed it, but here comes Zhang with a chance to force the shootout. Oh, she's short, Mark. She's been okay on these thin ones. Missable on the 7 coming up here. And she kind of has to fire across 3 rails.
No,
Good.
never in.
So Seoa with a let off here. Still has to come with a shot.
Well, it would be a match winner.
These are the kind of shots champions are made of. Nope. Both players with a couple chances now in the 6th game. And now Zhang has to fire back with draw. It's too risky to follow it because she could catch the point. But what's the draw doing? It's just going into the 9. Couldn't do much else. Oh, I thought she made it, Mark. The bottom right corner was out of view. Interesting 6th game here. Seoa's going to come out on top.
Champions always find a way to win when the chips are down. When maybe you're not quite playing your best. She hasn't played too bad. But we know she can play better. So this 10-ball for a place in tomorrow's final, the 2026 Carino Billiards Women's Open.
Game over.
And it's there. The handshake will come. Luan had her chances. It was a very, very entertaining match.